Hey guys, so what's up? I'm back with another video, and I know today is not Monday, it's Tuesday, but I had a lot going on, and honestly, I feel like God was really dealing with me on a lot of things, and so let's talk about it. So first, I was kind of like going through, not really going through a lot, but working a lot, picking up extra hours, whatever, whatever. And I was so exhausted. And I know I said that I would put out the videos on Monday, but we have to retract that, retrace that, erase that, and let's start all over. And one thing that I really sat down and thought about was how can I ask God to bless me or give me or allow him to use me to help other people if I'm not being faithful and consistent with the things that I have now. And it really has been wearing and tearing. Did I say that right? Wearing, tearing, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. It really had been bothering me, and I'm just like, I have to do better. I have to strategize better. I have to make time. Just going through this whole little spill, and it just made me like really reevaluate my life. And what I understand now is when people really try to do the right thing in all aspects of life, you're gonna be tempted in so many ways, in so many scenarios. Like the moment that you say you're gonna do something, it's like something happens. Like, for example, if you're, trying your best to keep this straight, narrow walk with God and, really practice what you preach, because if you don't practice what you preach, people can pick up on that and people can really, just like feel you out. Like, okay, he or she is telling me to do something, but they're not doing it themselves. Like if, for example, I say that I'm going on a diet or I'm going to cut back on sweets because I know that that's my weakness. And, I have this last, what's the name of those candy bars that I love so much? Turtles. So I have this last turtle in the house and I'm like, oh God, I said I was going to quit. And it's just like this turtle just bothering me. Like it looks good. It smells good. I'm tempted by it. And, okay, I pick it up and eat it. It makes me personally feel, it makes me feel bad because it's like I don't have self-control and I don't have discipline, and it just spirals out of control. So I'm learning to not say when or what I'm going to do, because I understand that sometimes it does not work out like that. Life happens, and I'm understanding and learning how to pick myself back up after I feel disappointed about it, and really letting God use me. And for those people out there who really are trying to live right by God, like trying their best to put themselves in a better environment from people or things that they used to do, it's really like difficult. And I know that it's the flesh. Okay, let's talk about it. It's the flesh, and your flesh is screaming. Like on a movie, what was the name of that movie? Don't Be a Menace. And well, really Boys in the Hood. So I'll talk about Boys in the Hood. So Boys in the Hood, when he came in, the police was bothering him or something. I don't really remember. And he came in and he started like swinging at the air. And then Don't Be a Menace redid it in a funnier scenario. And I feel like sometimes that's my flesh. Like I'm fighting against my flesh. But one thing about it is, yes, I will fight against my flesh. Yes, I will have temptations. Yes, I will fall short. But I have to understand where I went wrong and get back up and try again. And the thing is, like, a lot of people don't understand that when God has a calling on your life, it's certain things that you cannot do. Those who know, right? So it's certain things you can't do. It's certain shows you can't watch. It's certain places you can't be, because it can be tempting to you to go back into what you used to be, or like it's like a addict, like you can't recover and stay in recovery for years and years to come if you're constantly hanging at the crack house, so it's just like as soon as you say something you're gonna do something, it's like all these things come to you, like they just come to you and you just like, whoa, wait, stop, like wait. So it's just like I believe that how God hears your prayers, the devil hears your prayers as well. And when you say you're going to do something, he tempts you, and it can be in so many different scenarios. And that's kind of what I'm going through right now. But I am not going to do it. I'm going to stay strong. I am going to continue this fight. I really want to live up to what I say that I live up to. I don't want to be fake or be a certain person in front of a camera, this phone, and then after I press stop, be a totally different person, and I'm constantly battling with that. And I believe it's gonna get better as time go past. But for those people who are really living for God and their truth on and off camera, in front of people and behind closed doors, I really, really give it to you, because it is so difficult. It's so difficult. You find yourself being I'm very lonely, like because a lot of people don't understand it and they think that you're being bougie or stuck up, or you think that you better than them, and that is not the case. That is not the case. But I can't sit around and gossip about another person and sleep well at night. I can't sit around and just waste my time talking about men and relationships all day. I want to do other things in life, and when you are different from the crowd, it's like you feel so isolated at times, and it's not a good feeling. But I know in the end, it will be all worth it. And you probably have to go through your phases now. It's like God is testing you now. So when he give you more, then you'll be able to handle it. He can't just give you everything at once and then expect for you to appreciate it properly. And that's how I really, so that's what I'm going through. And like always, I get through it. But it really bothers me when people feel like I think that I'm something that I'm not, like I'm literally a girl from around the way. Like I'm from Gary. I lived in probably all the projects in Gary, from the east to the west side, like I came from poverty, I came from a single parent home. My father was single, like I get it. I'm not trying to be better or act like I'm stuck up or bougie, because those who know me know that that's the furthest thing from me, and people can read you wrong, but that's okay, and I get it. It's fine, it's just that I have a calling on my life, and when you have that calling, you have to obey, because if you do not obey God, things in your life start to go haywire, or I can only speak for me. I feel so like almost in this depressive state to where, it's just like I have to step back and reconnect, go to my Bible, pray, meditate, spend time with God, because that's where I get my my energy from. Like, for example, some people, like your child come to you and they scrape their knee and they crying, they upset, and they come to you and you hug them and you make their knee feel better, put a Band-Aid or something on it, whatever, and then they go back outside like, oh, okay, like I'm ready to go back outside and play, you know what I'm saying? But you are their source, and that's what God is to me. And so many people misread that, and they think that I'm standoffish or bougie or whatever, and I'm not that. So yeah, I'll get through it. It's just one of those things in life where we all go through. And yeah, I just really have a respect for people who are living truth and not just saying that they are living truth, because y'all don't know what we go through behind closed doors. And yes, I asked God to use me, and I'm never complaining about being used because that's what I signed up for. It all connects. Like, I understand that's what my life is, to help people, but sometimes it's not easy. And I'm gonna be real, and I'm not gonna um pretend that everything is all roses and flowers um with me all the time, which most of the time they are, but some days I'm just like, it's one of those weeks. So with that being said, I apologize for not posting the video yesterday, and I really do appreciate people who take the time and watch my videos. You guys are the reason I keep doing this, and I know that one day it'll get better and better for me. And most of the time you think I'm giving you advice, but I'm really talking to myself, because sometimes you need to boost yourself up and give yourself that energy. And always remember, before I go, always remember to pour in your cup before you can help other people. Make sure that you are in a healthy, positive state, because if you don't, you can become drained by always giving, and you not taking time to refill, and go to your source and really get the knowledge you need to help people properly in the correct way. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye.